Good morning, everybody. Dr. Anita here from Mylan Family Chiropractic Center with my pup, Leah. Let's say hi. Hi, Leah. Anyhow, today's topic we're going to talk about, I hope this doesn't fall, is why are so many visits required when you got to go to the chiropractor? This is a great conversation piece that I have fairly often in my office. Sharon, my office manager, fields this question many times throughout the day because there are many people who believe that a chiropractic adjustment should be like drug therapy in the sense that take a pill and the pain goes away, or take a pill and the inflammation goes down. Well, chiropractic doesn't work like that. Chiropractic requires you to get repetitive adjustments just like when you diet or exercise. So let's use that as an analogy, right? So if your goal is to correct your weight imbalance because you're overweight, number one, you have to change how you eat, but you have to change how you eat not just at lunchtime or dinner time, but for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, day after day after day. Because the reality is, your weight issue did not happen magically overnight. I'm here to tell you that your back issues, your neck issues, your leg issues, your knee issues, your elbow, arm, hand, numbness, tingling, headaches, stomach, digestive, colic, etc., they didn't happen overnight. They happened over time, just like the fact that your weight issues happened over time. So we have to be very realistic about what it takes to actually correct the damage, hey Ed, welcome, that has been done over time. Just like exercise. So you decide you're going to join the gym, and I'm not talking about during this time where you have to wear a mask in the gym. I do not agree with that. I have stopped utilizing the gym because it is extremely unhealthy to exercise with a mask on. With a mask on, if you read the research, it decreases your oxygen saturation level very rapidly. And then adding a cardiovascular workout, whether it is a cardio workout on a treadmill or a bike or an elliptical, or when you're pumping iron, you raise up your cardiovascular system, you raise up your heart rate, and then if you are blocking your breathing capability and your oxygen, the reality is you are depleting your body's oxygen level, which thereby depletes your body's ability to adapt. And the whole purpose of exercising is to adapt to a new level, right? So when we compare chiropractic care to exercise, you can't go to the gym once, twice, or a week and expect to have this magnificent transformation of your body physique, whether it's weight loss, weight tone, muscle gain, etc., when you haven't done it in days, weeks, months, or years, or ever for that matter. So when patients ask me, Doc, why do I got to go to the chiropractor? Why are so many visits required? It's because all the damage of traumas that has been done in the past that you don't even think about, right? That I need to help correct, because chiropractic is not a Band-Aid. We're not just going to put a Band-Aid on it and give you one or two adjustments, because that's a very expensive Band-Aid and it's going to do nothing to help with the true healing process and getting your body back to where it belongs in its healthiest state possible. So we need to see you on a repetitive basis over time, because the reality is most people have had numerous traumas in their lifetime. So when I'm consulting with somebody and I say, take me back, I'm going to ask you some questions regarding traumas that may or may not have contributed to why you feel the way you do. Tell me about any car accidents, slip or falls, anything. And what people say is, I've never been in a car accident. Nah, I've never fallen. I go, okay, take me back to when you first learned to drive. whether you were a driver or a passenger. Oh, yeah, but that was 35, 40 years ago. Okay, tell me about it. Well, it totaled my car, but nothing happened to me. Well, let's be realistic. If you totaled your car 25, 30 years ago, and you've done nothing to correct the damage of totaling the car that had happened to your soft tissue, meaning your spine and nervous system, the reality is there's going to be effects of that. And that's what usually brings you into my office. Or they say, well, it was a minor bump, I jerked forward, but I didn't have to go to the hospital. It was no big deal. Okay. It's a big deal because research out of Yale says that if you're involved in a motor vehicle accident going 6 to 8 miles per hour, while there's no damage visible on your vehicle because it's designed to handle that kind of impact, there's massive amounts of soft tissue damage that you don't know and feel. But as a chiropractor, when I take my examination and do my motion x-rays, I find all kinds of damage from that accident that happened 25, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Or I had a patient come in who took a fall 18 years ago, fell down the stairs, landing on her back. But I don't know why I have back pain now. Really? No offense, people. Those traumas have an effect on your body. And when there's multiple traumas, as we talk about it during my consultation, you discover that there's many things that you've done to your body that you blew off at the time because it didn't seem relevant, you didn't have any symptomatology, and you did nothing about correcting it. And then you walk into a chiropractor's office and you want us to do that magic one-on adjustment. Listen, I wish I could do a one-on adjustment. I'm in my 28th year of practice. I'd be retired. That would be sweet. I'd be living in a very warm tropical climate, my feet up on the beach, and I wouldn't be hustling on a daily basis. I'd be relaxing, playing some golf, boating, swimming, beaching, exercising, and going to the chiropractor on a regular basis. Why? Because I want to live a long retirement life, right? So the reason why you have to go to the chiropractor repetitively over time is because just like diet and exercise, we need to repetitively create change in your spine and nervous system so that it eventually learns that the position that we're now putting it in through chiropractic adjustments is a better, healthier position for your overall body, which enhances your healing potential and allows your body to get back to its very best working potential. So I hope that answers that question of why do I have to go to the chiropractor for so long? And why do I have to go to the chiropractor so often? And the time frame for each patient is different depending upon what you present to the chiropractor's office, your history, and what has created your problems in the first place. Hey, Tommy. So it's really important to understand there is no quick fix at the chiropractor. As much as I'd love to do that for you, it doesn't happen. However, I can tell you that there are times when people go to the chiropractor and I give them 1 or 2 adjustments, and for some magical reason, their body wakes up dramatically. It doesn't mean we fix the problem because that problem's been there for years. The symptoms have just shown up, but typically that problem's been there for years. So, I hope I answered that question for you folks out there who wonder why you have to go to the chiropractor repetitively, who wonder why you have to go to the chiropractor over a course of time, weeks or months. That is so that we can get your body back to its very best. So you're here with Dr. Anita. You've been riding in the car with the chiro. If you have any thoughts or questions you want me to address, please drop me a message. Hit me up. Facebook, message me. Message underneath this live and let me know. I'd love to entertain any questions you have about the whys of chiropractic and how chiropractic can help you be as healthy as you were destined to be. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday when we're riding in the car with the chiro. You have a fantastic day. See ya.